previously on Balls.
One of my favorite, if not my favorite, Robbie Williams song. Trippin' right here on Balls Visual Radio. On this Thursday afternoon, we're going to talk wine, and we're crossing down to the fairest Cape to Val de Vie, as far as I can know. We've got the very astute and wine lover Harold Versfeld joining us. Hello, Harold. How are you, sir?
How's it going, Sasha?
I'm very, very well, thank you. We can see you there on our screen. You're looking mighty
hungover.
Mighty hungover.
Actually not. We're getting into crash now, so things are starting to pick up quite heavily now.
But tell me, listen, I sent you an SMS because you wanted to do the interview over Skype, and you told me that your Skype lines have been damaged by fire because it's obviously very bad there at the moment.
Yeah, we had intense fires this week in the Paul Franschhoek Valley, destroying a couple of homesteads, destroying a couple of houses, about 72,000 hectares of veld, vineyards and orchards.
And anything affected on Val de Vie?
Look, the fire came right up to Val de Vie, not necessarily burning, like physically burning the vines, but you get a lot of damage from the smoke. Remember back in 2009 in Australia and Victoria, they had massive bushfires there as well, and the smoke flew all over Victoria, basically tainting all of the grapes. The estimation of the damages in the area was in the area of 300 million Australian dollars.
Yeah.
Now, if you equate that into rand, that would go basically 2.8 billion rands worth of damage by one bushfire.
Sure, I tell you, that's devastating. I believe that this veld fire that went over Franschhoek Paarl, etc., is the worst in the history of the Cape.
Well, it's I wouldn't say probably the worst in the history. I mean, a couple of years ago, we also had a few fires around. Big fires that burned for almost 6 weeks, running all the way across from the Worcester side, all the way over to Somerset West. That was a massive fire, and people were killed, and also massive lands were damaged.
All right, so listen, let's hope that it all calms down and everything gets put back to normal as quickly as possible. But now, Simon, we're going to talk some wine.
Well,
here.
listen, yeah, because last week we had a great chat to Skalkberger and his son Tian from Velbedacht. Who won the wine, by the way?
It's a lady by the name of Vicky Cornelissen.
Yeah, and just remind us again what they had to do.
They had to send photos of themselves being gregarious. And gregarious obviously being in the company in company and enjoying the wine.
Okay, tell me what she did.
Well, she was basically one of the very few people that understood the meaning of it. And the photo that she sent in was being mildly gregarious. It was just a photo of herself, basically hands up into wine. So she looked a bit liquored, but all good.
Nothing wrong with a liquored girl.
No. I thought you told me she had a wine bottle in her mouth.
No.
You know the French hold their liquor, hey? By the ears.
Chaps.
Okay, anyway.
So last week it was Velbedacht. What's happening
can
this
someone
week?
explain that joke to Kate?
I'll tell her.
I got it. I did.
Okay, moving along. All right. So what you got today?
Okay, well, three very interesting wines. Obviously in three different price classes. The first one we've got is the Plaisir de Mille Grand Brut Bubbly. Once again, reviewing the lineup of Bubbly, White and Red. This is a very interesting wine. The winemaker there has been there for about 20 years, mainly focused on still wines. A very acclaimed winemaker. And then, he decided to do a Bubbly for the first time. And it's a blend of Pinot Noir, 63% and 37% Chardonnay. Well, it's quite a heavy wine for a Bubbly. It's got a really effervescent mouthfeel, very nice floral aromas, nice crisp clean green apple on there, and a very, very good drink. It retails for about $175, which is a bit on the stiff side. I mean, if you save up a bit, you can go to a bit more expensive and get top of the line. And but that's still a very decent drop. it's just I would go for at that price class. I would go for something different.
I just want to ask, Harold, are you seeing more and more estates trying their hand at a Cup Classic?
Pardon?
Are more estates trying their hand at Cup Classic now, developing a sparkling wine?
Well, I think it mostly depends on what the whole estate offers. Basically, if you've got an estate that offers a venue and weddings and all of that, people try and make it bubbly just so that they can serve that at their events and at their functions. So yeah, a lot of people are diversifying, putting up restaurants, putting up venues and trying their hand at bubbly.
All right, okay, so that's the first one. Yeah, it seems a little bit steep if you compare, some of the surrounding farms in the Franschhoek area who are also making sort of champagne noir style bubbles.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you go to the Grand Beck side, I mean, they make fantastic bubblies at about almost half the price. You go to the Haute Cabriers, they've been making fantastic bubblies for quite a while.
Yeah.
Boschendal last year won, I believe, the best MCC in South Africa, which is also around about 120 rand a bottle. So, I mean, it's a very good drop. I won't knock it. I just believe the price is quite stiff. We're here for consumer advice, not to diss people or to, be biased towards other people.
Well, I must say, you did swallow it very easily over there. So let's move on.
I've had a long day. I'm going to have this whole glass.
Oh, nice.
All right, Harold, what next have you got for us?
Okay. The next one is the Wolf Trap White.
Buckenhout's Cliff.
The Wolf Trap.
Yeah, Buckenhout's Cliff.
That's right.
Yes, well done, John.
Is Buckenhout's Cliff the same people that did
Chocolate Block?
Yeah, Chocolate Block.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
Which is great.
Yeah, no, this is I chose this one specifically because of it's a superb drop, and it's made in a Southern Rhone style, almost the same as what I do. But it retails for $40 a bottle in the store or from the estate, and it goes for about 34 rand in pick and pack.
Jeez, that's not bad.
That's good value.
That's not
well,
bad at all.
Is it good value?
It's nice and spicy and aromatic and a really good drink basically.
Excellent.
34
All right.
bucks.
So that's good value.
That's good value.
All right, what else? What's your final one?
The final one is quite an interesting one as well. It's a wine by the name of Foundation Stone, and it's a wine made by a winery called Rickety Bread.
Yes, I've heard of them.
The Foundation Stone basically gets its name from the first stone that was laid to get across the river to the manor house. Now this is once again a very, very interesting blend. And it's a blend of Syrah, Cinsault, Mourvedre, Grenache, Tannat, and Viognier.
And how does it taste?
Have you heard of all those?
No, I was going through the list there, and
Yeah.
I didn't recognize. I recognized maybe two of the varietals.
No, well, all I can say is it's a white wine. So does it taste like white wine?
No, this is red.
It's a red wine.
See? I was checking.
You know the difference between petrol and diesel.
Yeah, something like that. and how is it?
This is the difference between white wine and red wine, huh?
Sure, thank goodness for color.
Nice one. This wine is a real good steal. I believe it sells for about 100 rand a bottle. Really smooth, really silky, nice tobacco flavors in there. Really deep, dark red fruits. Accompanies well. It's been matured in small oak barrels, French oak barrels, and you can pick a bit of that up. It's not overpowering there. I think it's just a shades to the body of the wine.
What's your pick this week, Harold? Your wine out of the three, which one would you go for?
Once again, it's in three different price classes. I would put away the Budley. It's definitely between the Wolf Trap and the Foundation Stone. It's a toss-up. It depends on how I feel, but I would have to go on quality, definitely the Foundation Stone. On value for money, definitely on the Wolf Trap.
Okay. And
Very
which wine
cool.
are we giving away this week?
Bottles, that's the difference.
Which wine are we giving away this week?
So we're giving away a combination of all three.
Oh, nice.
So,
Nice.
probably two of the Wolf Trap and two of the Foundation Stone.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. So what do people have to do, and how do they enter?
Okay, so basically, we're gonna need to know what is where is the origin of Foundation Stone from?
All right. Okay.
So where did they get the name for Foundation Stone?
That's right.
All right.
All right, and then how do we enter? Via balls.
You can tweet. You could probably do it as we've done it every week. They can tweet us the answer at Balls Radio or at Versvine. Versvine. That's Versvine. That's Harold Versfeld's Twitter handle. Tweet us the answer. How did Foundation Stone get its name?
Yep. Perfect.
Excellent, Harold.
And listen, sorry, Harold, we didn't let you have a bitch last week. What is your wine?
My bitch this week is about, I don't know if you saw last week's rugby, but I don't know if any of you are Cheetah supporters, but that was quite a dismal display from them. I believe very under par and very outsourced Lions team knocked them to the ground. And hopefully there'll be a better showing, either this week or come Super 4 or Super 15 rugby. Basically they need to pull up their socks and start playing some decent ball.
Yeah, I was watching the highlights of that game and wondering how many of those Cheetahs guys are going to run out in Super Rugby, because if that's the way they're going to play, then it's going to be a battle between them and the Kings.
I believe that will be the battle that was the battle for promotion relegation last year as well.
Exactly.
Don't worry about
the Cheetahs. Might have the edge in that division, but hopefully they'll come right, because I've always favoured the Cheetahs. I've always had a soft spot for them, seeing as that they basically provide the Sharks with all their players.
Exactly.
So it's basically Sharks or Free State A playing against the Cheetahs there.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, listen, don't underestimate the Cheetahs. Watch them. Watch them go.
Oh, close.
Watch them go. Excellent. Harold, great to speak to you, my friend. Thanks for all of the top tips. And hopefully we'll get a winner for you this week. And we will speak to you next week.
Perfect. Thanks, Arthur. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Coming up just after 5 o'clock this afternoon, we will have the one and only Twin Brothers, Lockenville.
Visual Radio. This is Balls Visual Radio. Darren, Simon, Kate, and John. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. Balls.co.za.